We are live in Lion's Den, where harvesting is in progress of different varieties that were established in the 2023-24 farming season. And we're going to be showing you in the background, anytime now, the harvester is going to be popping up. And as you can see here, we are joined by Gary and we are joined by Dio, the agronomy manager for Seed for Zimbabwe. And as you can see, these are the varieties that we have here. This one is 719. Dio, how are you seeing it? Tell us more about the kernels.
I'm quite happy to see the kernel size from 719. They are quite very good and they are very huge kernels. They place that 719 is very good selling out recently as compared to any other varieties that we have in the single basket.
Lovely. Gary, which other varieties did you establish?
We established 555 and 661 and 719.
555, 661 and 719. Yes. Wonderful. So now enjoy the view. The harvester is now full, as you can see from the top there. It's full to the top. So appreciate the view that you're seeing here. So we're going to offload together. Imagine that, harvesting for the 2024-25 farming.
Yeah.
Wonderful news. So as you can see, there's the harvester.
Harvesting.
Are you seeing that it's full up to the top? So this block is 719. So this is that. So now it's going to go and offload there into the truck. So let's go and see. So now we are waiting for the truck to come through so that they can offload. So Dio, you can come through. Give us a few tips about what to look for when you are hiring a harvester.
Okay, so it is very important when you're hiring a harvester, you need to see how your planting configuration has been like, so that it aligns very well with the number of rows that the harvester has got. And you need to see that you have the right moisture content when hiring a combine harvester, and you need to avoid post-harvest losses that might come. So after harvesting, you need to come in for cleaning and see what's left in the field. Most of the time, the harvester, the concept, might not be cutting everything out from the field. So a lot might be left in the field. So you need to come in later and do some cleaning and see if something is left in the field as well. You need to protect your harvest. When you're using these machines, that's to do with chemicals, that's to do with mechanical harvesting.
Lovely. Thank you so much. There you have it from Dio in terms of the tips of what to look at when you're hiring a combine. So now we have the privilege of being joined by the global head, Dr. Mabuya. And Dr. Mabuya is going to just how are you? Yeah, so please talk to our farmers about some of the executive genetics that you have in your basket before we go and see for ourselves the full bin that is there. You can move closer so that you can hear this rich insight. These are notes that you need to take note of. There you go, Doc. Over to you.
Yeah, hello farmers. Very excited to be here in Lion's Den. Looking at the 719 crop. Magnificent crop, Yeah. As we always say, it takes a lot to be able to achieve what we are seeing here. It starts way in the season. Your soils, your pH, your fertilizer regime, your herbicide, your pest control, and there we are. We are looking at this magnificent crop. I would want to compliment the farmer. He has done very well. This is excellent. Thank you.
Wonderful. So, Dr. Mabuya, what else do you have in your stable? I understand this is 719, but you have blockbuster varieties that you have been releasing. Because at Seedco, as we turn 85, I know our drive is to make sure that we continue to give varieties that are climate smart. So speak to us about that, the importance of investing in climate smart varieties.
Okay. Obviously, when you are growing a crop with the passage of the season, you are automatically adapting to the climate change, which is what we call climate smart variety. So if you look at Seedco at the current moment, we've got new varieties that we have introduced. We've got in the 600 series varieties like 661 that you are seeing just across there.
Oh, 661 on the
yes, yeah, that is just across there. Again, it's a climate smart variety. And just across behind the combine here, you have got 555. So you find that as we introduce new varieties, they will be tested against the vagaries of weather that come with the passage of one season, from one season to another. So that's what we basically do. As we introduce new varieties, we are mitigating against climate change.
Yeah,
and that's how good we are.
Wonderful.
We only turn out tried and tested product.
Lovely. And I know that Seedco is breeding for Africa.
Yes.
So do you have genetics that speak to the whole of Africa? Because we have African farmers who are also tuning in.
If you look at Africa, you can divide it into 3 regions.
Yeah?
That is the lowland. And that's why we've got a station in Chokwe there in Mozambique.
Ah, that's the
If you look at most of what we have in Zimbabwe, Zambia, and Malawi, this is the mid altitude. If you look at and when you say the mid altitude, you are looking at 300 series all the way to 700 series.
Okay.
If you look at southern Tanzania and the western Kenya, we are not talking about 800 series. That's why we've got varieties there that are in the 800 series.
Oh, wow.
So we basically cover everyone.
The whole of
from West Africa lowland, Southern Africa lowland,